So today I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can create the most hyper-realistic content using Sora2. And to do this, you simply need the best prompt available. And to create the best possible prompt, it's best to just utilize ChatGPT because it understands the language that is required for Sora2. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and input this. We're going to basically be asking ChatGPT to give us the prompt for Sora2. So we're going to say, I am making a 15-second video on Sora2, and I need a prompt for a super realistic scene of dogs playing basketball, specifically pugs. And I'm going to go ahead and enter this. Now, take note, you can edit this to whatever it is that you like and whatever duration that you're capable of making on Sora2. But in this case, I said a prompt for a super realistic scene of dogs playing basketball, and you can do that for whatever topic you like. Just include that it has to be super realistic or hyper realistic, whichever word you like. And then it's going to give us a prompt that we can utilize. So here are 3 copy-paste Sora2 prompt options for a 15-second super realistic scene of pugs playing basketball. So we have prompt A. We can go ahead and look at what it offers us. So it says 15-second, ultra photorealistic, whatever. And you can try to see which one aligns best with you. But I'm going to ask it to actually combine all 3 and make it the best possible. So, to make sure we get the best one, I said, please combine all 3 and give the single most hyper-realistic prompt. Obviously, I made a little mistake here. Doesn't make a difference. And then you can go ahead and copy this and copy everything. And you can go ahead to Sora2 now and begin to input your prompt. So we're going to paste this and we're going to verify that it is in. We're going to want, let's say we're posting on TikTok, we'd want portrait, and duration, we'll keep it 15 seconds since that's what we're requesting, and we'll go ahead and click enter. Now it's going to go ahead and start making our video. Obviously that can take a few seconds or a few minutes depending on, how fast Sora2 is running at this point, but we'll wait for that to be completed and we'll see how good this prompt actually worked out for us. And there we have it. Now our video is ready to go. Let's click it and see what it's like.
The right, crosses left, defender bites, picks up the screen, dishes to Buddy, rolls hard, back to Muggsy on the cut, clear lane, 2 paws on the ball, here he comes, off the glass. And
well, that's not as hyper-realistic as I would have liked. However, it can meet the mark of what most people would be looking for. It is pugs playing basketball, and it is somewhat realistic, but I prefer more hyper-realistic, like some of the videos we see on my page right now. These look a lot more real and harder to actually discern from, like this one, which looks a bit more cartoony. So what I did is I went back and I said, please make it even more realistic. So we're going to do another prompt and see if this will actually upgrade it. So keep note that whenever you make these prompts, you can always go back and edit them and try to get something that fits what you're looking for a little bit better. Don't settle simply because the first one was bad. You can always go ahead and upgrade it and have it redone in a more hyper-realistic way. ChatGPT understands the assignment of what it's doing. It understands how to create these prompts, but sometimes Sora can misunderstand and create something that's slightly less realistic for what we're looking for. But for now, that gives you an example, and we're going to try out this new prompt and see if it gets a little bit better. There we have it. Now it's ready. We can go ahead and click it and take a look. This one is still a little bit off, but at least the quality of the imagery looks a lot more realistic than the first one, in my opinion. So it was a bit more editing. You can probably get this perfected into something exactly that you're looking for. Perhaps I can tell it that I want the pugs to actually handle the ball instead of just standing over it. But this gives you an idea of how ChatGPT can create something super realistic, and then you can simply just fine-tune it. So that's about it. That is how you utilize ChatGPT to get the best possible prompts for your Sora image and video generation. But just keep note that you can always go back and edit it, play around with it. Just simply begin by telling it this, that you want it to make whatever amount of time video on Sora2, and you need a prompt for a super realistic scene of whatever it is that you're looking for. Just make sure that you're asking it to prompt for Sora2 so it understands the language and context. But beyond that, that's the easiest way to create hyper-realistic videos on Sora2 utilizing ChatGPT as your prompt creation method. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.